Welcome, excellent viewers, to Animal World, our co-inhabitants. The Animal Rights and Rescue Group, an Australian non-profit organisation founded by Barbara Stephenson in 1995, seeks to rescue homeless, abused, abandoned and unwanted animal companions and place them with foster carers until they can be taken in by a suitable home. It is the only no-kill rescue group in the Northern Rivers region in the state of New South Wales. No kill means that no animal is ever euthanised unless they are so seriously injured or ill that they cannot be saved.
Well, I moved to the region about 20 years ago, and then just in a matter of a few years I realised there was situations here that needed action to do with animal welfare and cruelty. I've been involved with animal welfare issues and animal rights for many, many years, and I wanted the message to get through that it wasn't only about rescuing animals, unwanted animals and abused animals. It was representing their rights too, because without their rights then this can continue. And so it was important for me to let the people know that there was an element of fighting for their rights as well as rescuing them from their current situation.
Miss Stephenson began small, using her own home to house animals for a number of years.
We always knew we wanted to expand the program. I mean, this region is a large region that we deal with, and you know, you always feel as if you're only helping such a small number that you want to do so much more. And originally we operated from my home for 8 years, and I had turned a lot of the outdoor areas into areas for the foster dogs, so a lot of them lived with me. And then the foster care program grew, and we got more foster carers on board, cats and dogs. And for 8 years we operated from that private home. But we had planned, we always had a goal of building a centre, and the next step was in 2005 we moved into our centre here that we built in Lismore. Non-kill in itself is still very new in Australia. They are still very geared towards the traditional shelters, which have a deadline date, instead of having the belief that all animals given an individual care can be rehabilitated and rehomed. Our animals live in foster care homes, which is very different, so they get individual treatment. Sadly, a lot of them are abused, and it takes a while for them to recover, and so that's part of our program. The rescue involves whatever they need to recover, whether it's veterinary treatment or emotional healing. And foster homes are the only way you can do that.
Since its humble beginnings, the group has rescued and rehomed over 10,000 animal companions. How many animals do they save on an annual basis?
The number has grown every year from 1995, so the current figure is well over 1,200, closer to 1,500 last year. And they go into foster care. All the animals live in private homes, which is a wonderful system. There's an organisation in America that has a wonderful slogan that every day the animal is with that organisation and with their foster carers, they will be even more ready for their adoption. They will be more adoptable. And that's true, because you bring training in and the socialisation, and you just get them ready for that new home. And also it gives us a great insight into what they can deal with for their new home. And we match the home to the animal's needs and not the other way around.
Let's now meet Jennifer, a volunteer with the group.
I decided to come up here one day a week and do what I could to help. It's a very worthwhile cause. Makes you feel really good working for an organisation that you know doesn't euthanize animals. What Barbara and all of her foster carers and volunteers do here is, I think, a really, really worthwhile and wonderful. Animals have no voice, and so we have to speak for them, and so many of them are abandoned, and as you can see, all these little animals here are absolutely beautiful little things, and they're so dependent on us for their welfare. So, like beautiful Ruby, No, it's a really great place.
The group also assists local residents in rehoming their animal companion if they feel they are unable to care for them any longer. Sometimes the group can resolve issues so that rehoming is not necessary.
And we also help with people that ring and they feel that they have to rehome their pet. So we'll then tell them the truth about the statistics and what's happening in shelters and pounds, the high number of animals that are killed. And they're often very shocked when they realise that they might have even been putting their own dog into that same situation. So we start talking about how can we help. We've even gone out and built fences numerous times where they say they're having problems with the dog jumping. We'll do temporary care. We'll get dog training for them. We'll go out there and visit the pet and see what's going on with the situation. Give them some confidence and some faith again, because that's what they often need, you know. And also we tell them that if you still feel you can't cope, we will rehome your pet, but we'll do it safely.
Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. We'll be right back with more on the wonderful work of the Animal Rights and Rescue Group in New South Wales, Australia.